Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 23rd. We're going to jump right in here, Capricorn, and we're going to see what is going on for you at this time. You have this whale spirit, says Wisdom Keeper on it. You also have this turtle spirit, or turtle card that says Slowness Protection on it. I feel like something happened here, Capricorn, in the recent past, maybe over the summertime, or something along those lines. For some of you, could have been involving love, like it could be a breakup or a separation. For others, it could be like a job loss or something like that. Could have involved someone getting pregnant here as well, for a small percentage of you. But whatever this is, I feel like, number one, I feel so much here is what I would say. I feel, this is meant to go over here, just so you know. I grabbed the wrong card. But like, I feel like this was meant to provide you with a lot of wisdom. I think there are a lot of things that you didn't see in the situation as well, especially if this was a relationship. And I do get like weird energy here of like someone going through something much more difficult than they are letting on. Let's like put it that way. So it's like if you had like a weird breakup or a separation or something over the summer, like I feel like there could be like legal issues that this person is having, or they're going to jail, or like something weird like that is happening here. Or again, if this was a job loss, again, there could be things that are going on or that went on behind the scenes. And it's almost like maybe you feel like you were put on pause, or maybe you feel like things were slowed down significantly. The other reason I think this is coming up right now is because, I feel like you're getting past it. I feel like things are about to speed up, especially if you have experienced a very slow energy since like summertime, somewhere around there. It's like this to me, quite simply, is giving me kind of like breakthrough speed up vibes. I don't even know what to call it, really. But Wheel of Fortune, Judgment to the Magician, this to me is like sudden speed. Things moving forward quickly. The Wheel of Fortune to me is your destiny, in the sense that it is your personal vision for your life. It is the direction that you see your life moving in. And going down to the Judgment and Magician, number one, this tells me that you have been awakened. You have awoken to what your true potential is, or what you're truly capable of, where your heart belongs as well. And I feel like now you're creating it with the Magician. So this is a very powerful reading, Capricorn. And I feel with this Hierophant, you've learned a lot of lessons. Again, I'm telling you right now, someone's involved in the law, or with the law, is what I'm getting here. So if you're dealing with a past person, I would avoid this person. I feel like this happened for a reason, because I feel like there's something legal going on here. King of Swords here as well. And I don't know, it just looks very weird. It's almost like this happened to protect you. So if that's making sense, or if you don't know what happened, because some of you I feel like are totally in the dark, then that's what happened here. And this was meant to happen this way. For others, I feel this is you bringing ideas down to earth. Again, he's the bridge between the heavens and the earth, the Hierophant. So I feel like you are finally starting to bring some of your, Capricorn crazy business ideas, work ideas, could be relationship ideas as well. You could be bringing these things down to earth. You have the Ten of Wands here. It is very interesting that if this was a relationship, I feel like those wands are like all the things that you did for the relationship. It's like all the work that you did, all the, all the effort, all the dreams, all the expectations and things like that. It feels like a very, very complicated situation here. For some of you, I feel like you kind of knew something was up as well. If this message is for you, maybe you thought you were going to marry this person. It didn't work out that way. But again, I feel like you're heading towards something significantly better here, Capricorn. With the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Five of Cups. I mean, are you kidding? Do not let this person back in your life, is what I'm going to say. It's weird. You have this Golem card. It says, a close friend acts on your behalf. Again, I feel like you need to make sure you don't get tangled up in this. If like you have like it might not even be love. This could be like a friend where something weird happened. Again, I would protect yourself here. I don't want to scare you, but again, that's what I'd say. But again, for the most part, I feel like this is a disappointment. And really, that has already happened. I really feel this reading is saying you are receiving blessings times like 10 because of whatever you went through. With the Hierophant, you have the Strength card. I mean, this made you 10 times stronger as well. I feel like this made you very strong. It's almost like if a person did something to you recently, again, does not even have to be in love. This could be a friend. It could be just something negative that happened. I feel like it had the opposite effect of what someone thought would happen. It made you stronger, better. You end with the Empress. It's like it made you glow up. It didn't have the effect that they were hoping, right? It kind of reminds me of a story. that, when I was a kid, my brother and I, we went to the same school, obviously. And, a teacher didn't think that he had actually read this book. So he got in trouble with the principal. He had to write an essay based off the book. So my brother, he got pissed off and he wrote like a 25-page essay. I kid you not. He like wrote this like ridiculously long essay to prove a point. And then, he basically, the principal had to read his 25-page long essay. So that's how he got back at her. And, it's kind of like this reading is giving me those vibes where if someone kind of didn't think you were capable of doing something, or someone didn't think you were who you were, and it's like you've proved them wrong times 10, times 25, right? I kind of get that vibe here. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Six of Wands. You are showing up victorious. Again, I don't like the Ten of Wands in your reading because I feel like, but I think it's your perspective that needs to change. You're looking at it as a loss. I feel, maybe all the work and everything you put into a situation, right? But I feel like you need to look at this as a gain. You're going to be so much more successful. It's funny, Six of Wands, normally there's like a person who looks jealous in the background of the Six of Wands. It's like there's like a person that kind of is looking up at the guy on the horse. But I feel like you're on your high horse. You are being successful. You are about to find more success in the near future as well. They are not. And this could be multiple people as well. Next in the area, I already forgot what we're doing. What are we doing? Oh, yeah. Messages from your future self. You have this card that says, you will break free from all that no longer serves you. Are you kidding? And you have this parenthood card that says, healing your inner child will help you make more money. It says, don't forget to nurture yourself while you work towards your goals. Again, I did get pregnancy here, so I'm wondering if you dealt with a person who got pregnant for some. That's only for some of you. But for the most part, this is clearly saying it is time for you to work towards your goals, wishes, and dreams. I think that being playful is the best thing that you possibly could be doing at this time. Again, I have 5 planets in Capricorn, plus like a bunch of asteroids in Capricorn as well. I do, and I've been working on this like crazy, like my inner child, being more playful, having more fun, inviting more fun into my life, doing other things than just work as well. And again, I find like when I take part in hobbies or interests or things like that, I get better ideas, because it's like when you stop thinking about work or worries or issues that you have, when you give your brain a break, I think that's when the good ideas will come in for you, and your future self is saying that here. You have this King of Swords, the Judgment card, and the Moon card. I feel like I almost do get justice here on this card. Like you could be the King of Swords, law and order, but I kind of feel like this is the universe. You have the universe twice here so far. You have this card, and you also have the Hierophant. The Hierophant is basically the universe because he is the bridge between the heavens and the earth. And I kind of feel like this guy here, the King of Swords, I feel is like the universe in your reading. I feel like the universe is blessing you, and your future self wants you to know that, because like law and order, it's like the universe has to bring order to something in your life. It is weird that I feel like someone, again, take it how it resonates, could be in love, could also be in business, could be a friend, but it's like someone made a decision that they like weren't supposed to make. Like, I don't really believe that. I believe we come here with free will, we create our own reality, but it's almost as if someone made a decision that they weren't supposed to make, and it wasn't you. And so I feel like you're being rewarded for this. You have the Judgment card. For a lot of you, I feel like you're waking up to your true purpose. You're about to find more fulfillment in your life as well. I get the word useful popping into my head, and again, I'm not saying that you're not useful, but I get this feeling that you will be feeling much more useful in the future, and because of that, I feel like this is causing your emotions to overflow. This is causing you to be happy. You have the Moon card as well. Again, left in the dark. I got that. I said that at the beginning of the reading. It's almost as if you have been left in the dark, or you've been left out in the dark, or someone, kept you, in the dark. It's like you didn't have all the details, and, that's really all I'm getting here. But I kind of feel this is saying that your future self is saying that you were right. Maybe you had some ideas about what was going on or whatever, and this is like clarity. With the King of Swords, you have the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords says no rushing at this time, so definitely take your time. Don't make hasty decisions either, and I feel like your future self is kind of encouraging patience right now. With the Judgment card, you have the Nine of Swords. Again, do not go back to this person. I'm telling you right now, the Wheel of Fortune and Judgment card are the only cards that I consider an ex coming back, right? And again, trust me, yes, maybe an ex is coming back, but as I always say, do not go back to exes, plain and simple. But if you go this way here, the Magician can be trickster energy as well. You walked away for a reason. I feel like this is you. Something is dead, done over with the Ten of Swords. But I feel like you need to sit in your power. Someone new is coming in for you here and here as well. I feel like this person isn't a bozo, plain and simple. But Nine of Swords is having a nightmare, waking up, being stuck in a nightmare. Do not repeat this nightmare. With the Moon card, you have the Five of Swords. Again, definitely a separation for a reason. I also feel this is encouraging you to take risks in a new direction in your life. Plain and simple. Next, we're going to look at the unexpected. You have this House card showing up in the area of the unexpected. I want to see what the next card is as well. You have this Expectation card as well. I said expectations earlier. Some of you had certain expectations in a situation, but for some of you, I feel like you could be moving or traveling, and I feel that this could be very good for you, actually. It's like sometimes I think we want to move or travel, and we think that it's going to change things, and it doesn't. I actually feel if you are moving or traveling, it totally changes things for you. I feel like it totally improves things and makes things better in your life, so I would definitely encourage it. If you're moving towards new love or a new job, I feel it also will totally change things. You have the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Cups and the Magician. I feel like you're being rewarded here with the Ace of Cups. I just feel like this is a reward. I really don't feel like it's anything, if that makes sense, other than a reward. Like normally, I think most people would read the Ace of Cups as love, and I definitely feel there could be love coming in for you, but I feel like the card itself in this reading is just saying that you're about to be, I feel like you're just receiving rewards for what you've been through. And, these could be like karmic rewards or karmic decisions are being made. And I feel like it brings a lot more peace into your life. I kind of feel that, for whatever reason, I'm getting April. So, between now and April could be when you are experiencing these rewards. It's not like they're not going to come in now. I think that it's just like there are going to be things happening between now and April. So it's kind of like giving me that time frame. I, of course, do not trust psychic timing at all because to me, the universe doesn't wear a watch. Things happen when they're supposed to happen. I also feel that, again, you're cutting out the crap here. I do feel like too little, too late as well. So if you have a person who's like trying to come back, I feel too little, too late. I feel like they're realizing what they should have done in the first place. And again, they just never did it. You also have the Magician. The Magician is like a new beginning. So I feel like you need to use your powers of manifestation to kind of like get what you want in life. I feel there's a lot of success and abundance coming in for you here. I also feel like you need to kind of like use your powers of manifestation to be successful with this Magician energy. On top of all that, I feel that you have I feel like you need to look at how your skills could be used, like, other than what you're doing right now. Because I feel like there could just be, I just get a lot of financial opportunity, really. It's almost as if, the only example I can give you is YouTube. It's like, I have these speaking skills and everything, right? I can use them for a channel talking about something different. That's what I'm talking about. Like, if you have skills, maybe you have marketing skills or business skills or whatever. It's, for some of you, I feel like there's, something right in front of you where you could be using your skills to, make extra money, could be on the side, could be side money as well. And I feel like you need to use your skills to make extra money. I think it'll just be, you can do whatever you want, you don't have to do it, but I think it'll be very helpful. With the Ace of Cups, you have the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is a card of conviction. It's a card that says when you know that something is for you, it will be for you. So I feel like you need to use your powers of conviction here, but I also feel you're maybe a little bit guarded at this time, and I feel like that's fine. I wouldn't stay guarded, of course, if you want love. Seven of Wands is one of those cards that says to me you need to open up. With the Eight of Cups, you have the Tower. This was definitely a Tower moment for sure with this person. And again, if this person is coming back into your life, it will be a Tower moment. I'm telling you right now, if you do not want to hear from this person, then I would block this person. I also feel it could just be a shock that you're getting here. I'm not trying to be mysterious because I think the shock is that this person's going to jail or is dealing with legal issues or there's some crazy-ass story going on with a past person. The other thing I will say is that you have Judgment in the Tower. To me, the most powerful combination in the tarot, right there, Judgment, Tower. To me, this is like some sort of major wake-up call, a major revelation, major realization. So I feel like you could be having a big wake-up call, but it looks like it's leading to abundance, so I wouldn't even worry about it. With the Magician, you have the Knight of Pentacles here. Yeah, it's like time to get moving here, Capricorn. You have some sort of skill. Knight of Pentacles is being too cautious in not making a move. So I feel like you have some sort of talent, gift, skill, or ability that could make you extremely successful, but you have to start, I feel like you need to start using it, whatever it is. Get moving is what this is saying to me. Next, in your area of messages from your guides, you have this card that says a close friend acts on your behalf. I do feel like some of you are actually being protected here. I want to see what this next card is. You have the minstrel. It says, let your intentions be known. So I feel like you need to speak. If you don't want someone sticking up for you, then tell them that. But at the same time, I do feel like there is a person who could be sticking up for you or defending you at this time. It's like someone's very protective of you, and maybe you don't even realize it. You have the Ten of Swords, the Empress, and the King of Cups. I do feel like something is dead, done, over with. Something you were left out in the dark on here. I don't even feel bad about this Ten of Swords for you because it kind of gives me the vibes that you have let it go. Like, I feel like you have that it's coming up as Ten of Swords because you see it as dead, done, over with. It's like you're done with something. You're over it. You're not, like, I really don't think you're thinking about it anymore, worried about it anymore. I think you're over it with this energy. So I don't hate that. You have the Empress. Clearly, there's like a lot of abundance and success coming in for you at this time. This is what I'd be focusing on. I would also be focusing on things that you can nurture into existence. That's what I'm getting here. Like, she takes care of the wheat in front of her, and I guess these swans in front of her as well, because she knows she's going to get a result. And again, if I were a Capricorn, I basically am, I wouldn't be overcomplicating things. Like, I would be saying, like, in business, what works? What has always worked? Those are the things I'd be doing. And again, as I always say, I play 80-20 rule. Like, 20% of the time, I'd be trying new things. Just because Pluto and Aquarius. We have Pluto going into Aquarius, and, you know, again, I would say do what works for the most part, but also experiment with new things so you can discover new things that work. But just for the majority of the time, do what works. You have the King of Cups here as well. I do feel this could be a new person coming in for you. Could be a Scorpio coming in for you, I'm getting. Could be any sign, general reading. Could be an Earth sign as well, or a Leo is standing out to me, or Taurus is also standing out to me. And what I would say is, I feel like this is like a very good person if there's like new love coming in for you. Someone who really protects you. Someone who protects your heart as well, which is very different than the last person. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords. Again, you see very clearly now. I said that on the Ten of Swords. Queen of Swords finally sees things clearly. So it's like you see that you have to or had to let something go or release something. And that's really what I'm getting here, is that you let go of something that wasn't going anywhere. And it could have been a thing with a person. With the Empress, you have the Six of Swords moving on, heading towards improvements. I'm telling you right now, I feel like they're major improvements, like basically just good things coming in for you after a difficult period of time. For some of you, I feel like you're just focusing on your own abundance, and that's exactly what I'd be doing here. Again, I would be careful getting pregnant here, by the way, if you're not trying to get pregnant. With the King of Cups, you have the Hangman. Could be a Pisces as well. But really, I feel like this person gets you unstuck. If you have a new person coming in for you, I almost feel this person could be kind of like setting you free. It would make sense, by the way. Hangman is a card of enlightenment. And you have this right here, like major wake-up call, enlightenment. It's almost like you are waking up to the truth of a matter, or you're waking up to this weird situation. And again, it could be love, business, friendship, or otherwise. But I definitely feel that you have kind of like dealt with something pretty strange here. Yeah, you have this status card wanting to pop out there. If you're attracting love, I feel like you could be attracting a person of status, or maybe the two of you together build status, plain and simple. But what I would say here is that, you know, I would let the situation go. And again, if someone left you, or you left them because of them keeping you in the dark, I don't think this person's going to change. You have this acquisition card, basically the same as the status card. It's my fancy couple card, so there could be like definitely a person of status, or you could be getting into a relationship with a person where maybe you just get status together. I think those are like the best relationships to be in, where you build together. Next, you have this detachment card. You have detached from the situation. It's funny that you have the Six of Swords, which is a card of basically starting over. You know, the woman and the child in that boat, they have nothing but the clothing on their back. They're completely starting over. With the detachment card, he's like at sea level. He's in the ocean. He's starting over with nothing. And I feel like some of you are kind of, I get that blank slate type of energy. And I feel like I've said that to you recently as well. Yeah, you have this loss card. There was definitely a loss that you have experienced. This is Saturn and Pisces. We have Saturn going into Pisces this year. So there you go. You have this lust card. Yeah, this past connection could have been lusty. I do feel like there is a new connection that's very lusty coming in for you, but there's other things. It's not just lust. It's also other good stuff. So I think it's, maybe the past situation was only lust, right? Maybe that's the only thing that existed. Yeah, you have this exaltation card as well. It is your time. I really feel that this card, it's like when something is exalted, it's in the perfect position. And that's the vibe that I get for you here, that you're kind of like in the perfect position in life to be creating abundance and success. Yeah, I feel like you're bringing order to your life as well. I don't think you're going crazy with like having a crazy schedule or getting everything in order that way, but I do feel like you're creating order that's creating a lot more abundance. Yeah, the only I just simply asked what can they do. I feel like you need to take a risk at this time. You have this risk card, so I feel there are some risks that you have to take, and especially in work or business. Also, 3 Pentacles right here. So teamwork makes the dream work. It is time for you to work together with other people so that you can be successful. That could be part of the risk. It could also be the risk of inviting a new person into your life, especially if you experienced that risk in the past. But it's a really good reading here, Capricorn. I like where it's headed. You were definitely in a weird situation, but it's much better now. So thank you for being here. Really appreciate it. And make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. But thank you, and definitely enjoy your week.